With the domestic season currently paused due to the international break, now seems the perfect time to review Arsenal's start to the new season. There's been ups, there's been downs, and some other stuff in between. So let's take a look back and check out the good, the bad, and the ugly of Arsenal's season so far. The good. Well, the season couldn't have gotten off to a better start, with Arsenal beating Liverpool in the Community Shield and kicking off the new campaign as they had finished the last with a trophy. And that was followed up with an assured 3-0 win at Fulham on the opening Premier League fixture, with new signings Willian and Gabriel both impressing. And then there was more good news when star man Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang finally put pen to paper and signed a lucrative contract extension and putting an end to all the speculation surrounding him. With new defender Gabriel Magalhaes continuing to turn heads with his commanding performances, it was the youngsters like Reece Nelson and Bukayo Saka that were heaped with praise after a 2-0 win at Leicester in the League Cup. And then that was topped in the following round when the Gunners dispatched Liverpool on penalties and qualified through to the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. Perhaps the biggest headline of Arsenal's season so far is the deadline day signing of Thomas Partey, a true world-class player that's already shown us what he can do, and with much more still yet to come, no doubt. Some great business there, as has been Arsenal's navigation of the Europa League so far, with 3 wins out of 3, with wins against Rapid Vienna, Dundalk and Molde, leaving the Gunners just 1 win away from securing top spot in the group. And then the Gunners broke a 14-year-old hoodoo of not beating Man United away at Old Trafford in the league with a dominant display and coming away with a 1-0 victory. The bad. Time to get into some of the bad stuff now, but just before we get to that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so now and hit the bell icon too so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Right then, back to the bad stuff. Starting off with our opening 2 home league games. While both of them were 2-1 wins for Arsenal against West Ham and Sheffield United, the performance were far from good. They were very flat and uninspiring, and we were lucky to get all 3 points in both of those games. Failing to sell a few players that Arsenal were trying to get out of the door all summer long falls into this category too. It's left the squad looking rather large and imbalanced. The 2 away defeats at Liverpool and Manchester City in the league were also pretty bad, especially the latter of them. While we didn't get hammered in either of those games, we were anonymous as an attacking force in the Man City game and seemed more concerned with keeping the score down. And the same can be said about our second half in the 1-0 home defeat to Leicester, with Jamie Vardy doing what he does best and scoring against us. And the ugly. The next home league game falls into the ugly category, a shambolic loss 3-0 to Aston Villa. This was the last match before the break and is still fresh in the memory. Not only did we fail to create anything, we also failed to defend in this one, something we've been doing well so far. The loss leaves us 11th in the table with 4 defeats from our opening 8 games, 2 of them at home, a very ugly start to the new season. Our front 3 players have been poor, with Aubameyang struggling for goals, Lacazette guilty of missing big chances in big games, and Willian has been almost non-existent since his first game, and record signing Pepe can't seem to buy himself a start in the league. It's not all on the forwards though, there's a real lack of creativity in our play currently, and we're in the bottom half of the table as far as the stats are concerned in pretty much all the attacking categories. All of this makes Arsenal's decision to leave Mesut Ozil out of both Europa and Premier League squads seem rather bizarre. Footballing reasons was the explanation given for his expulsion. Whatever the reason is, one thing's for sure, at the moment we're not seeing much football at all. The hope. But it's not all doom and gloom, not yet anyway, and I certainly don't want to finish on negativity. We've made a bad start to the season, but we haven't been cut adrift from the top teams, and there's been plenty of progress under Mikel Arteta. Our defence looks much more organised, we've got a structure to our play, we've made 2 top signings in Gabriel and Partey, and we're competing in the big games much better. An FA Cup win and a Community Shield win, with young players also excelling. It's been a pretty good start to Arteta's managerial career. The process is still in motion and it will take time. Hopefully we can get there. That is just about it. We return to action on Sunday at Leeds. I'll be back with the preview before that. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe and stay gooned.